What's up, everyone? It's Morgan Thomas again with another Clemson commit evaluation, this time on the big Collin Sadler from Greenville High School. But before we get into it, make sure you like and share this video, and let's get started. With me again, as always, is Houston Burnett and Big Al, Alan Adams. And again, we're talking about Collin Sadler, committed to Clemson November 2nd, 2020, recruited by Robbie Caldwell, 6'5", 295 pounds, four-star guy from 24/7 Composite, ranked 144th nationally, 17th best offensive tackle in the nation right now. Again, from Greenville High School in Greenville, South Carolina. So really just a little bit down the road from Clemson. Has 34 total offers right now, including big-time program Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Oklahoma, and Southern California. So a highly recruited guy in our backyard, literally in Houston's backyard. So tell us a little bit about Collin Sadler.
No, the high school that backs up to my house, there in the same region as Greenville. So went out, watched it basically from my backyard, and he was the biggest player on the field for both teams. Didn't matter. Greenville actually has a lot of athletes where he came from. I know there's some Clemson legacy guys on that team and had a really athletic team, but man, he just wanted to get out there and just mow people over. And the team they were playing didn't have a very big defensive line. So, I guess you could make the case for competition, but he absolutely – actually, that might be the game right there that we're talking about. That he just mowed people over. He looked great. He's got a lot of measurables similar to Blake Miller. I think you'll see him a little bit more on the inside. He at least to me, looked like that in person. Biggest dude, but I think he's made for more of a guard position. We'll see how that goes, but man, I loved what I saw, and Greenville looked great that night when we were watching them.
Yeah, look, I mean, this guy's another big offensive lineman, somebody we've talked about Clemson trying to transition towards. We talked about Blake Miller. I think he profiles a little bit the same way Blake Miller does, where he could cross-train and play either position. I don't mind having him at guard. I think he's got the athletic ability to play tackle. I think he's pretty athletic for his size. But again, if you heard our Blake Miller evaluation, we talk about the mean streak. He's got it. I mean, he's blocking 10 yards downfield. He's wanting to punish you on every play. That's something Clemson's been looking for. It's something they have gotten, and I hope they continue to do so. Just always looking for somebody to hit. Doesn't matter whether the play's inside, outside, downfield. He wants to get his hands on somebody, put him in the ground, which is a great thing to have for sure. He has athleticism to get outside wherever he needs to be. And that's something you want in offensive linemen, something that Robbie Caldwell in particular looks for, that they can play multiple positions. He's going to, maybe need to learn to play with a little better leverage, get a little bit lower, and that's fine, especially if he moves inside. Potential for some holding calls I see there, when he's not getting his hands where they need to be, but that's fine. Something they can work out with. That's a pretty easy fix, I believe, for Robbie Caldwell and the Clemson Tigers. But Collin Sadler, huge get for Clemson.
Greenville High School went 5-1 in 2020. I was actually supposed to be the PA for the game against Wade Hampton, but it was canceled due to COVID and rescheduled and then canceled again. So unfortunately, I didn't get to call that game and see him in person. But again, like the guys said, plays left tackle traditionally, finishes blocks hard, fast for his size, overpowers defenders. What I like, even in awkward situations, Alan was talking about he needs to work on his leverage. There are situations where even you see in his film where it's like, man, he's not the lowest, he's not at the lowest point there, but he does seem to still get and the advantage, even when you would think he would be at a disadvantage or be in an awkward position. So I really like that about his versatility there in those uncomfortable situations, because you're going to get those as an offensive lineman, but also comfortable moving to right tackle. If you notice in some of this film, when they get in their jumbo packages or in their heavy situations, they move him to right tackle and run that running back right behind that guy. A counter, straight up, off tackle, whatever it may be, they want to go right behind him, and that's what you want to see. So definitely a guy you can build your offensive line around. I think he is a 4-star right now, but when I look at it, I'm saying to myself, you know what? He might be a 5-star if they had more camps, if they had any camps last season, but because of COVID, they didn't, So I'd love to see what he can do when he gets to Clemson, but I think this guy is a lot better than, one glance at his ranking. So keep a lookout for Collin Sadler. But again, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends, and we'll catch you later, Tiger fans.